Does anybody know what time it is?
Shark time.
That's right. All right, now for those of you who don't know, my name is Michael Forrest, and welcome to It's Shark Time. Now, before we can get going, just a quick word about text messages. I don't take text messages while I'm on the stage because I find them incredibly disruptive because, you're moving around and you're performing, and all of a sudden you have a big wall of text in your face. It's very distracting. So if you do send me a text message, I will not receive it until after the show. You can respond then, but really, if you need to get a hold of us, the very best way is by joining our Discord, and you'll find the address on this beam right here, right below me. All right, cool. Got that out of the way. Very nice. Now, I've hosted over 750 events in Altspace. Actually, we're coming up on 800 this month, and it's been a journey. In that time, the question I get asked each and every day is, why are we here? Get it to ask that all the time. And I like to begin this event by asking that question of our audience. And the answer is these three wonderful little words here. That's really the key to everything. It's the words that sound like music. All right. And I like to start out by asking you all, why are we here?
Shark.
Right, there was no enthusiasm in that at all. Right, come on, let's lift it up. To feed a shark. Put some feeling into it, people. To feed a shark. To feed a shark. To feed a shark. Just like that. Yeah, all right, cool. Very nice. Awesome. Wow. Okay, we could maybe start a band with this. This is pretty good. I like it. All right, cool. All right, well, I got carried away on that bit. But yeah, in order to feed a shark, we're going to need a shark. And we have Melvin, Buster, and Fang to help us out with it. Now, they're in disguise because very recently we asked a question here at Shark Time about organized crime. And that very night, our event stopped working the way it should. Normally, we have these special effects that work. We have the sharks move. We have these bridges that come out. It's a pretty cool experience, and we're having to kind of limp along in what we call manual mode. And the very next next day, these guys showed up just outside there. Now try to ignore them if you can, because they're trouble. Let me tell you that. All right. So if you'd like to be now, listen. When these guys are looking good now, but this wasn't always the case. There was a time where we first started doing this, where I first came into Altspace, where they were wasting away to nothing, and I was desperate. And out of that desperation, I became an Altspace event host. Came in here and I started hosting events, and we had hundreds of people coming to our events and experiences, but nobody was willing to help me feed a shark. It was getting pretty bad. And I was wandering around Altspace and I didn't know what to do. And, the admins told us, they said, listen, Altspace users would do absolutely anything for a world building kit. And I was like, anything? Really? So what we did was we put together a 12-piece world building kit that has an aquarium theme. Wait, what's that?
How am I up here? I don't know how to get down.
You move your left thumbstick forward a little bit. That'll help you.
Oh.
Just push your left thumbstick forward a little bit. Yeah, there you go. See? You went sideways. You can position yourself. All right, that's awesome. All right, so what happened was we put together a 12-piece aquarium world building kit, to hopefully, make you guys want to be a guest on the show. Now, you could win this tonight. If you haven't seen it yet, at the end of the event, we'll go check it out, and I'll show you what it looks like. But trust me, people do enjoy it. Whoa, we had a jumper. That happens sometimes. Oh, that's sad. Sharky, try to restrain yourself. All right, cool. So, yeah, we have this 12-piece world building kit that we hope you're going to want, enough to be a volunteer on today's show. Now, if you'd like to be a volunteer on today's show, all you have to do is you're going to notice in your lower right, you're going to see a raise hand button appear as if by magic. It's true. That's what passes for magic in VR. All right. So you just press that raise hand button. Get on our list, and we'll have you up here to be a volunteer on today's show. While we wait for that to happen, listen, as I mentioned before, we have been having problems running our show. Lately, we are in the process of trying to fix it, but we do ask, if you enjoy our show, if you like our work, and you've seen our special effects either here or on YouTube, please go to altvr.com, and in the very bottom of that page, you're going to see a link that says support. Now, when you click on support, you can write in, what's this? Oli, what's up? See you waving. What's going on? Waving back. You're waving, and I'm waving. Right? Well, hi. There you go. All right. See, that's a good way to get my attention, but an even better way is if you see that emoji wheel right there, just a quick note about the menu wheel there. At the very top of that, you have a clear microphone icon. When that microphone icon is clear, that means we can hear you and everything that's happening in your environment. I think that's great. I like being able to hear you guys laugh. I like being able to interact with you. And this way we all move through the show together. But if you find during the event that somebody turns your microphone to red, like one of my moderators or maybe my producer, it might mean that you're having a conversation that's either distracting me or better suited for the campfire, or maybe you have some background noise that you don't know about. This should happen. Don't feel offended. And please remember that you can express yourself by pressing on that pink cheek smiley face in your menu wheel, and that'll give you a wide variety of options with which to express yourself. But if I could, I'd like to reserve this one as our special signal for when things go wrong. All right. Let's say that the ceiling starts cracking or Sharky starts acting up behind my back, or something's going on like that you need to let me know about. Just pop out that giant hand so I'll know to address it right away. Or you could do like Emily was doing and wave to me. I'm going to respond to that kind of movement stuff. But Emily had nothing to say other than hi. All right, cool. So it looks like we have 6 people on the menu. Really? Okay, that's cool. Well, as I was saying before, all right, I'm looping around. I know I'm jumping around all over the place here, but if you click on that support button, you can actually fill out a support ticket and ask the admins to please help us restore Shark Time. There we go. Dylan, you okay?
Me? I'm good.
Yeah, you all right? I'm hearing you go. You okay there?
Oh.
Oh no.
I'm just making sure. You hear somebody in the audience and they're going, I become concerned. I want to know what's up. All right, cool. All right, making sure everybody's all right. I mean, I know I botched the intro a little bit there, Dylan, but it wasn't that bad. He's over here and he's like this. He's like, oh man, the support ticket bid again. This is my first day in Altspace. I can't believe this guy's asking me to do work. I don't know what's up with that. That's terrible. All right. Oh, hey, Emily, how's it going? What's going on? All right, here we go. So now let's see. Melvin, Buster, and Fang, you guys want to hear tonight's specials? I know I do. Let's see who's on the menu. Oh, we got 7 people. Wow. Maybe I should keep talking. We'll get like a dozen. Let's see. Oh, 8. It's nice to have choices. Let's see what we have here. All right, let's see. We have, we have someone named Matt. It's not Matt the scientist, but it is Matt. Hey, Matt. We also have someone named Loudfire. All right, and we also have Emily Rodriguez is on the list. I'm not sure if you are talking because you didn't talk before. Emily, you cool with being up?
Yeah,
You
sure.
raised the hand. Oh, cool. Whoa, she speaks.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Oh, wow, that really threw me off. Okay, cool. All right, now if I've called your name, come on up to the stage here and let's take a moment for everybody to get to know you a little bit. All right? If I've called your name, come on up onto the stage here. Okay. See, we got Matt. Hey, Matt. Step on up here. We got Emily. Emily, come on up. We've got Loudfire. Hey, everybody. All right, let's take a moment to let our audience get to know you. Right now, Loudfire, let me ask you, how long have you been around Altspace for?
2017.
2017. Wow, so you've been around for a while. Have you ever been to the show before?
Yes, I have.
You have. Have you ever been on the show? Like as a
No,
contestant?
just watched a couple
No, it's just-
times.
Okay, and you still came up. You know what's
I
about
know,
to happen,
right?
Wow.
Oh, you betcha.
And I say, what's gone wrong in your life? What's gone wrong in your life? We need to know.
Oh, well, I didn't win the lottery this week, so hey, if that's the
that's
worst
good
that
enough
happens
reason
to
for
me,
me.
I'm good to go.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Matt, how about you? How long have you been around Altspace for?
About half an hour.
Half an hour.
Hey, wow.
Right. I
Holy
think this
crap,
may
we
be
got
one of the
a virgin
freshest
alert
users
up
we've
here.
ever
This is
had. Should we throw
awesome.
him back? Should we throw him back, everybody? No? Okay, we're going to go with you. but
Hell
You are
no,
really
we need
fresh.
someone in
Wow.
on stage.
But it's sad. It's sad. He just showed up in Altspace like that. That's just a tragedy. All right, cool. But
This
that's
is
what the
great.
audience wants. It's the will of the people. No problem. All right, Emily, how about you? How long have you been around Altspace for?
About a month.
That's pretty fresh. Do you feel like you've had the full Altspace experience, though?
Not really, no.
Not really, but you still chose to go out like this. That's very brave.
Yep.
I admire it. You mind if I ask you all where you're from? You don't have to answer that, but give us some idea of where you are in the world so our audience can have like a sense of how far flung everybody is. How about you, Loudfire? Where you're from? If you don't mind. saying.
Florida.
Florida. Oh, wow. I'm not going to like you when it gets cold. All right, let's see. How about you, Matt? Where are you from?
Hampshire in England.
Oh, wow. Okay, cool. We're going across an ocean. So when I go like this, going across an ocean. I love that. All right, how about you, Emily? Where in the world are you from?
New Jersey.
Oh, cool. I spent a lot of time there. That's awesome. All right, now, if everybody could come on up this ramp right here. All right, right here. We're going to follow me up here. Up top, you're going to see we have these 3 yellow X's set up for your convenience. I'd like everybody to stand on one of these yellow X's and make yourself comfortable because hopefully you're going to be there for a while. Let's see. Everybody gets set up.
Let's see.
Oh, that's nice.
Which one am
I'm
I?
gonna feed someone. It might as well be Fang.
All right, yeah, there you go. You're hanging out with Fang. That's good. All right, now, let me ask you, Matt, do you consent to this?
Yes.
And you realize this is legally binding in like all the countries, right?
Yeah.
Excellent. That's good news, everybody. All right, let's see. How about you, Loudfire? Do you consent to this?
I sure do.
You do, and you realize it's legally binding in all the countries. All the countries. Excellent. Good news. Oh, excellent. Here we go. All right. And how about you, Emily? Do you consent to playing our game?
Yep.
You do, even though and you realize it's legally binding in all the places.
Yes, I do.
Wow. Everyone's very brave, everybody. You see this? It's amazing. Okay. Now, everyone in our audience, you get to decide the future of Altspace. You're going to get to decide what kind of people we're going to have in this community going forward. This is going to, so their fate is going to be in your hands. But how do we get to know them? How can we decide who's worthy? Right? The way we do this is we're going to ask our volunteers questions. Right, and depending on their answers, you're going to be able to, vote for them and decide who you like the best. All right, that's the way we're going to run it. All right, so let's start out with you, Matt. Matt, are you ready for your question?
Yep.
Yes.
All right, cool. That's good to know. Well, listen, if you look out into the distance, right over there on your right, do you see that structure over there?
Up there.
Yeah, right out there in the distance. You see that big structure with the 2 lights on it?
Mhm.
All right, well, that's the Ravenhall Sea-Lab. Now, over there, our lead researcher has been struggling night and day trying to come up with some kind of solution, some way for us to fight back against the forces of organized crime. All right. He's come up with something. All right. He wants to look into the obscure field of mind control. Right? Because he thinks that if we can mind control the godmother, right, of the Orca crime family, we'll be able to do something about this. We'll be able to infiltrate her operation, get her to do something where she'll have enough problems. Right, where she, well, what's going on there, Loudfire? Are you okay? You want to stay on top of that X?
sure,
That's all right. There you go. All right, awesome. Very nice. All right, so Matt, we're going to basically mind control the leader of the Orca crime family there, and get them to maybe do something that'll get themselves in trouble where they won't be thinking about us anymore. Right? But if you had access to a mind control device, how would you use it, Matt? If you're put on the spot. Please tell me if you'll put on the spot.
So this is kind of a specific one. If you're living in England, but I would get people to stop panic buying fuel right now.
Okay.
Yay.
All right. There you go. Heard some yays.
It's really
Okay,
annoying.
cool. So you got some support there. Right. So apparently that's a thing. Loudfire, how about you? If you had access to a mind control device, how would you use it?
I would really like for my neighbor to quit riding around in his flat Earth trailer. It's crazy.
His flat Earth trailer. Okay.
Yeah, he's got a big one that says NASA lies and the planets are artificial. It's pretty funny. I
Okay.
feel like I could do humanity.
All right. So he's giving you a
a
laugh.
kindness
I
with
see
that.
that we've lost somebody. Hang on a second.
Melvin.
We've
Melvin.
lost somebody.
Oh no.
Melvin. Melvin, you have to wait until the audience votes. We're going to talk about this after the show. It's not cool. All right. Did she fall, Mrs. Producer, or disappeared?
She's out of the. She disconnected. Excuse me.
Disconnected. Okay. All right. Cool. Well, that's the story we're going to go with, everybody. She disconnected. All right. All right,
There's
we're
a
all good
hand
with
down
that?
here, by the
She
way. But yeah, she
just
disconnected.
disconnected. Okay. Cool. All right, Melvin. I'm serious about the talk after the show. That's not very professional. All right. We're going to need a replacement. We're going to need some kind of replacement. Let's see. Let's check our list. See who we have on the list here. Who do we have? Let's see. Tito's Rang. Are you out there? You're on the list there. Tito, are you out there?
Tito's
Tito,
ring.
wait. Oh, your name is Michael too. Cool. Come on up. Knew I made a good choice. Come on up. Come on up. All the Michaels got a band together. All right, cool. All right, how long you been around Altspace for? No, whoa, you just disappeared.
About 7 months.
7 months. Okay, that's been a while. Do you feel like you've had the full Altspace experience?
Probably not yet.
Probably not. That's too
I
bad.
haven't been
That's
eaten
so
by a
sad.
shark
Tell me,
lately.
you consent to this?
I do.
Excellent. Come on up. All right, awesome. Awesome. Let's have you up here. All right, cool. So while we got you, let's ask you that question. If you had access to a mind control device, how would you use it? It disappeared again. If you're going
Right
to
here.
recenter, you might want
I'm
to wait
coming.
until you're up on the X. There. All right, take your time. It's not like we're a live show or anything. It's not like your life depends on it. And it does. All right, cool. All right, so if you had access, Tito, to a mind control device, how would you use it?
Oh my gosh. I would probably get rid of the hate that's going on right now. Just all
The
the
hate.
hate's gone.
All
Yes,
the hate.
hate.
Eliminate all hate.
All the
in
hate.
entire
Everybody's
world.
gonna love each other. It's gonna be back in the 70s again. There'll be a bunch of hippies.
Right, but
love.
what about Brussels sprouts?
The 60s.
What about Brussels
About what?
sprouts, man? What about Brussels sprouts?
Brussels sprouts? Well, no, I'm not talking about vegetables.
Man? All right, but you said you'd eliminate all hate. Then you got everybody eating Brussels sprouts. What's going to happen?
All
That's
hate
terrible.
with people. All hate with people. No,
Oh,
no
just
vegetables
you're going to keep it
included in
limited
that.
to people. All right, that's a good plan. That's
Yeah.
solid. All
Well-
right, all right. And listen, I hope you all heard me on that Brussels sprouts thing. I'm very serious about that. That's a thing. Okay,
You
so
still
let's
can
see
love
here
Brussels
now.
sprouts if you want.
Wait, what's that?
Still can
Ooh,
love
what's that?
Brussels sprouts if you want. That's free will. But everybody else has to, with my
Okay.
mind control device, Love each
I
other.
see. It's going to be like that. I see how it is, Tito. All right, listen. Now we have to decide the future of Altspace together. But our voting system has been, broken lately, and until we fix it, we need a workaround. So let's see. We have 3 volunteers, but we also have 3 fences. So you're going to vote with your avatars. But listen, I'm told people don't like this, for our volunteers to know how they're voting. So I have to ask our volunteer contestants to turn around and face the back wall. And it also adds to the creepiness we found. Just give it a little turn there.
Ooh,
There you
extra
go. Nice
creepy.
turn, Loudfire. Excellent. Yeah, that is extra creepy.
Now with
All
extra
right,
creepy.
This is
now
very unnerving.
let's see here. If you support
Fun.
Tito and you liked his answer, go ahead and stand behind this railing right here. If you like Loudfire's answer, go ahead and stand behind the middle section right here. And no peeking, Loudfire. I saw that. All right. Also, Matt, if you support Matt, go ahead and stand behind this fence right here. And while all of you get settled, I'm going to go up and have a look and see how our volunteers are doing. All right. Let me see.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And how you holding up? Are you nervous? Right.
I'm good.
Good. Let me take a look behind you. You're doing. It looks like you're doing okay.
He's doing well. He
All
is
right.
doing well.
Loudfire, how you feeling? You feeling okay? You're not nervous, are you?
I'm feeling good. Show me some love.
I'm really glad to hear that because I got to tell you, I'm a little worried about you. Hey, hang on 1 second. Let's see. Right, Tito's Ranger. Let me ask you, how you feeling, man? Feeling good? You think you did all right?
I'm a little nervous if if I am in a room of vegetarians.
Okay.
That vegetables could probably get me out.
I think you're good. I think you're good, man. You're all right. Let me ask you this, Loudfire. Do you have any plans later?
I do.
You do? That's awesome. Well, it's not so good, really, because you're probably not going to make it. Let me ask you, does anybody know where you are right now?
Oh, no. Do I notify my next of kin?
No, they the type to press charges is what I'm basically asking.
Oh, again? Oh, gosh. This is like my 4th time.
Okay.
Yes. I've got down many.
All right,
Payable
well,
in Dogecoin.
See, Mrs. Producer, if you'd be so kind, and Loudfire, if you give us a good scream on the way out, I'm told it really helps the process as you meet my friend Buster.
Wait
Okay?
a minute. Can
Thanks
I
for being
ask
on the
for a
show.
favor?
Oh, no! Oh, no! Yes, for a favor. You'll never know what it is. This is going to haunt me to the end of my days, Look at that. It was terrible. To avoid stepping on that because I've been falling down there after the contestants lately. And I'm going to kind of give it a wide berth, I'm told. All right. Well, now what we're going to do now is, you guys turned around again. Oh, no. Should everybody shuffle so nobody sees how you voted? All right. There we go.
It's too late now.
All right.
It's too late.
Yeah, I see that. Oh, we messed
I
that up. Ooh,
remembered
that's-
your face.
That's terrible. Wow. And we got Matt up there is taking notes, everybody. Oh, that went horribly wrong. All right, listen, we do have an opening. All right. So if anybody would like to be on the show to win a 12-piece world building kit, just press that raise hand button and we'll have you up here. Let's see. We're gonna somebody to stand over Buster. Let's see who we have on the list now. Let's take a look. Let's see. We have this is gonna be hard to say. Let's see. I think let's see, let me take a look here. No. All right. Here we are. Let's see. I'm looking now. All right. How about GG Beads? Are you out there, GG? GG, you out there? Where are you?
She's here.
GG. Where is GG? Somebody point out GG.
She's
Speak
hiding
to
over
us.
here.
Just-
Where are you?
GG. Did GG
Run
jump?
away.
It's possible that
join
GG
us.
didn't mean to
Sharky
press the
come
raise
over
hand
there?
button.
She doesn't
GG, are you out
Drag
there?
her in here.
She's right here.
Doesn't want to do it.
Hiding behind
Okay,
you.
cool. Maybe press the button by accident. Can happen.
I'm a
That's
different
cool. You don't need to worry about it. All right, let's get G Beads off there. That's good. All right, cool. Let's see. Now, also, we have, let's see, I saw somebody named Izzy raise their hand and then unraise it. All right, now we got somebody named Ham. All right, let's try Ham. So, I think that's just funny. Somebody named Ham could feed my friends. That's kind of funny. All right, is Ham out there? Hey, Ham, you look delicious this evening. Come on up. All right, cool. All right, now let me ask you, how long have you been around Altspace for? Ham? Oh, you're going to be one of those? Gotta turn your microphone on there.
He's
Yeah,
the strong
on megaphone
silent
there.
type.
Em, how about that? You got your microphone open. You there? Anybody hear Ham?
No.
No.
Nope.
No, that's a good, because if you can hear your Ham, something's gone seriously wrong.
Ham's not supposed to
Something
talk.
seriously wrong. It's not cooked enough.
Talking back.
Ham, listen, we're going to need to be able to talk to you in order for you to be on the show. If you're having audio issues, I recommend you contact altvr.com support. But this might be intentional, I'm thinking. Is this intentional, Ham? No? Oh, it's not
Poor
intentional?
Ham. I'm
Okay,
sorry,
wow.
Ham.
All right, bye, Ham.
Aw.
Thanks for joining us. Oh, that's terrible.
Thanks for
Okay. All
trying.
right, cool. And I was actually going to ask him what his feelings on mustard were. Very disappointed in
He
that.
went. He
All
went.
right.
And fed Sharky anyway. That's
I
a
see
giving
that.
attitude right there.
He showed some
Yeah.
restraint
It
there.
is.
Okay,
Yeah.
I see a lot of
Good
people
sport.
appearing and disappearing. Okay, I guess the latest thing. So I guess I click on you and you get to have the megaphone open. That's a nice try. All right, let's see. We have somebody named Izzy. Izzy, you out there?
Izzy, go.
Yep, I
Right
am.
there.
I sure am.
You want to be on the show? Because I'm
Sure.
sensing a trend.
Yeah.
You do? All right.
No,
Well,
no,
step
it's
over
like-
this bridge over here.
Okay, how do you get over?
Come on up
oh,
over
there
here.
it is.
All right,
Okay.
cool. Come on up. Awesome, a real person. All right, now let me ask
Yeah.
you. How do you? Wait. We want to get to know you first. Come on back down.
Oh, okay.
How long you been around Altspace for, Izzy?
Oh, I think 2018, 2019, maybe.
Oh wow, you've been here for a while. Have you ever been to the show before?
No.
No. It's your first time here.
No, this is my
What do you
first
think
time
so
here.
far? What do you think so far?
Trying to figure it out.
Trying to figure it out. Oh. Okay. So you have no idea what's going to happen?
Absolutely none.
Excellent. That's wonderful.
Fun.
Come on up. All right, follow me up on up here. Right, This
Okay.
is great. Don't be scared. This is why we're here. Come on.
I'm not
this is
really.
awesome. All right, good. Oh, I'm glad. That's excellent news. If you stand on this yellow X, let me just ask you, do you consent to this?
Yeah, I consent.
You do
What am I
realize this is
consenting to?
legally
What am I-
exactly, and you do realize that this is legally binding in all the countries, right?
There must be one exception, one country.
You're basically agreeing to play our game, and
Yeah, I'll agree, of
pretty much
course.
worldwide, everywhere that
Yeah,
Altspace
it's
appears
okay.
in anyway.
Yeah, it's
All right,
okay.
it's okay. All right, good. I'm glad. I think Izzy's giving me a hard time. All right, cool, everybody. All right, let's move on now. Now, again, we're going to be asking our volunteers questions in an attempt to get to know them so that you can decide the future of Altspace together, okay? And the community that you want to have based on their answers. All right, let's see. Let's begin with Tito. Tito, are you ready for your question?
Go ahead. Fire away.
All right, cool. That's awesome. All right, let's see. All right, now with so much of our show no longer working, all right, we're we've had to look into the possibility of alternative career paths. For myself, many of you may have seen me guest hosting like open mic. I did I guest hosted Fail to Render Comedy recently, and I've been kind of moving around around the event circuit trying to find my place, the event that we can't get things going. But Sharky's taken a completely different path. Right, he's taken a brief foray out into the perfume industry because he has a very powerful nose. He's come up with a new signature fragrance that he thinks is just going to be extremely successful. But we need to know what to call it, everybody. All right, so Tito, if you could give us a name for this fragrance, we'd appreciate it.
Oh,
You feel put on the spot?
I got a name.
Yeah, but I got to get a good one.
Oh, that's awesome. Wait, I heard somebody yell out, "I got a name." Not on the show though.
Yeah.
Who said that?
I know. That's
I want to hear it anyway.
Yes.
Keep a reply. What do you got? What's the answer? In the water. Well, we don't say that here. We use seasoning, but that's a good answer. I like that. That's a good attempt. Okay. All right. Cool. Let's see. All right, Tito. How about you? What do you think? What's a good name for this fragrance?
Oh my gosh. Toothy.
Toothy. Oh, I like that.
Toothy.
Let's try that.
It's kind of
See that?
sexy. It bites right at you. You
All right,
know,
let's-
it's got
all right, let's
it's
see.
got pheromones
let's
in and
practice the
everything.
commercial.
It's toothy.
Bites
Love.
back.
Madness. Toothy. Right? All right. The people at Calvin Klein are interested in this and would like to be a sponsor. Please just contact us directly through our Discord. We'd appreciate that. All right. Now let's see. How about you, Izzy? What do you say? How do we name this? What do we call this fragrance?
Do shark bait? Shark bait?
Oh, the shark bait.
Shark bait.
Wow.
Mm.
Okay, that's interesting. I kind of like that. That's good. All right. How about you, Matt? What do you say? What should we call this fragrance?
Essence of Mako.
Scent Mako. Wow. Wow. That's Sharky. That sounds really fancy. You're going to clean up on that. Go with that one, I think. But that's not up to me. It's up to our audience. Let's find out, everybody. All right. If our volunteer contestants could turn around and face the back wall so you can't see how they're voting. All right. Now, if you support Matt, everybody who does, stand behind this railing right here. If you support Izzy, please stand behind the center railing. And if you support Tito's Ranger, stand behind this fence right here. All right. And let's go up and see how we did. Everybody get a chance to get into position. I'm going to check in on our volunteers. All right. Matt, how you holding up? You all right?
Yeah, good.
Nervous?
Nope.
No, looks like you're doing
Nothing to be
okay.
nervous
let's-
about.
I got eaten
see
by a
how-
T-Rex on VR earlier. I
You
didn't
got,
get shot.
you got a
That
good
bad.
following, Matt. It looks like you're doing well. How about you, Izzy? How you feeling? You nervous? You feel like
I'm
you're doing well?
okay.
You're
yeah,
okay?
I don't know. I
It
have
looks,
no
it looks like
clue,
you're doing
know?
okay. It does. It looks like you're
Well,
doing
you know,
okay.
you
Hang
never,
on,
you have any idea.
yeah, let's see. How about you, Tito? How do you feel? You feel like you're doing well?
You know, it's
Like-
it's shark perfume. I should have went with chum.
Well, it's a little late for that now, Tito.
I know.
A
I
little
know.
late for that. Tito, let me ask you this: do you have any plans later?
Yeah.
No.
That's too bad. Man, does anybody know where you are right now?
Thankfully not.
Awesome. We love hearing
No,
that.
we know
All
where
right,
he is.
cool. Well, listen, Mr. Producer, if you do the honors, and Tito, if you give us a good scream on your way out, I'm told it helps the process quite a bit. There we go. Very nice. There you go. Oh, excellent. Well done, Tito. That was a quality scream. I like that. All right. So now we're down to 2 volunteers. Everybody in the audience, mix it up so they don't see how you voted. Everybody just move all over the place. Shuffle the deck, everybody. Shuffle those avatars. Let me see. Oh, that's cool watching you all move like that. That's cool. And you guys turned around prematurely. It's not cool, man.
Oh,
Thought you
Can
were
you
reading
believe-
about
Oh,
a
it doesn't
game.
bother me.
Not
It doesn't bother me.
It doesn't
I
bother
don't
you.
vote or
Okay,
give
well,
up.
it bothers
No,
them.
absolutely not.
They specifically told me they don't like you guys knowing. I got a lot of feedback on this. All right, so wait until we ask you to turn back around, if you
Okay.
please. Right, everybody in the audience, like this because it looks cool from up here. I just want to see it. See it. Wow, look at that. Everybody move, people. Oh, look at that. It feels good. All right, well, I'm in the wrong event. This is kind of like it's time to move, but I like seeing it. I'm sorry. All right, we got to get rid of these 2. We only need 1. All right, so who are we going to get rid of? We got to find out. We're going to find out together. All right, let's start out with you, Izzy. Izzy, are you ready for your question?
Sure.
All right, awesome. That's good news. All right, well, listen, let's see here. What very little is actually known about how sharks sleep. All right, but Sharky assures me that they dream just like you and I do. And in fact, just recently, the other night, Sharky had a terrible nightmare. It's still bothering him. And we are wondering if you could maybe, Sharky, feel better by realizing this is a common experience by telling us about a nightmare that you've had once that you still remember.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, I know. It's
It's
creepy,
kinda-
right?
No, not really. Because when I have fevers, I have nightmares,
Yeah.
like multiple
Okay.
ones throughout the night.
Wow.
It's only when I have fevers.
For dreams.
Well, I heard
Um,
somebody in the audience go, they were agreeing with you. So this is common. See,
Yeah.
Sharky? Oh, I got
Yeah,
a oh,
it's
hell
like
yeah out there.
really
All right,
weird.
cool.
Like you wake up and you go right into the next nightmare.
Wow.
So
Okay. Could you tell us
I
about one?
dreamt. Okay, the big dream is that probably the most. I dreamt that I was missing a credit from high school, and I had to go back to high school.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's terrible.
Yeah, to get my high school diploma. It was horrible.
It is horrible.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right,
So,
listen.
and it really
gonna-
was really horrible because they were making fun of me and like this is really horrible.
That's
The
terrible.
teacher was
And why are we
I taught at a
Jeez.
university and the teacher was one of my
worry.
students at the university.
Wow.
Oh,
This is a family
Wow,
show.
yeah.
You're bringing up scary stuff like high
There
school.
you go.
Okay.
Yeah, it
All
was
right,
like
see how that
all
goes.
over again. I felt like I was
All right,
like
how about you, Matt?
15.
But you tell us about a nightmare you once had but still remember.
Okay, yeah, I had this one when I was a lot younger, and it stuck with me for a long time. So I just watched Jurassic Park, and I had a dream that I was in school, and we walked into the IT lab, and there is a raptor curled up asleep in the middle of the
Wow.
room.
Did it wake
And
up?
Everybody else is just acting like this is completely normal, and I'm like, what the hell is wrong with you people? There's a dinosaur
Okay.
asleep in the
All
middle
right.
of the room, and
Okay.
so they said, oh, that's fine, just don't make too much noise when you walk around it. So I walk past it, and it just gets up, and
Wow.
it chases me all through the school, and then I do, the classic thing of hiding in a toilet cubicle, and it literally jumps up and over the door, and I woke up.
Wow. Okay, well, you know
Was
what? We've
intense.
seen a common theme here where people have a lot of nightmares about school, making me rethink our
Michael
education
Forrest.
systems around the world. Yes, Mr. Producer, what's going on?
After that dream, he still wants to feed himself to a shark.
I know. No,
No.
it's impressive. All right, very cool. No, yeah, that's very brave. See people
Oh, I'm
trying
gonna
to
be
get up here.
Sharky's food? Oh, okay.
Well, not Sharky. Sharky eats after the show. In your case, you might help feed Buster, and in Matt's case, you might
Okay.
help feed Fang. And let's find out how that goes. But I don't feel like we know you guys well enough. I don't think it's kind of a snap decision. Like we're all starting to get a sense of them, right? I think we can get to the bottom of it by asking more questions. So let's ask another. Let's start out with you, Matt. Matt, are you ready?
Yep.
All right, cool. Speaking of sleep, Sharky did have a great night's sleep the other day. Really did. He found this really wonderful kelp bed. It was fantastic. He said it was the best sleep he ever had in his life. And I was wondering if you could tell us about a time where you slept in a bed which was the best sleep you ever had. Like, tell us about the bed specifically. Did you hear somebody say boo? Said boo.
Oh. Oh.
Who booed? Okay. All right, we're jumping into the water repeatedly here. Okay. It's fun. Okay. There you go. Okay, cool. And there goes another one. Oh, that's nice. We talked about locking
There
that down, but you know
goes
what? If you guys
another.
are having fun amusing yourselves and feeding Sharky, go right ahead. All right, Matt, what do you say? Tell us about the most comfortable sleep you've ever had. Where was it?
Boo!
Who's
It's-
booing? Seriously. Dean,
It's Boo Earns. He's saying Boo Earns. Boo Earns.
who earned? Bjorn.
Earns.
You mean Bjorn? Okay.
Bjorn. Yeah.
Bjorn. Okay. If you guys are going to boo me, I don't have to do this. You guys want to stop?
He's booing.
That's the audience. All right. Anybody want me to stop doing this? You want me to stop doing the show? Anybody?
No.
Anybody?
No.
No?
No.
All right. Well, then if you're gonna boo maybe or
No.
Bjorn or however you want to say it, maybe go back to the campfire and do that because I don't need it.
Oh, just
Person two,
Yeah.
put a lot of work into this. Suck some what?
That's
Are you
right.
serious?
Tell him.
Who is that? Dean? Seeing the voice bubble come out of you. Let me hear you talk, Dean.
Hello.
All right. To my face.
Hey, what?
Really?
Mm.
Okay. Please watch this guy. Honestly, listen, I am a person up here. Do this for free. A lot of work, in making this special for everybody. Right. And and I don't need that. So if you want to come up here and do that in my show, you can do it in the campfire where people appreciate that kind of behavior. Right. Because I don't hear. All right, everybody. I'm sorry. I don't mean to get all serious. Let's get back to the business of feeding sharks, shall we? All right. Let's see. Now, Matt, most comfortable place you've ever slept, which is apparently not a popular question. Let's hear it.
It was actually a sleeping bag. I used to go camping a
A
lot.
sleeping bag.
had
Oh,
a-
that's interesting. I didn't expect that would be
Yeah,
an
it was-
answer. Oh, cool.
It was like a thermal sleeping bag, and when we go camping in winter, it'd be like -5, and this thing was the warmest, comfiest thing that I've ever wrapped myself up in.
Oh, wow. That's a really cool answer. When you do make these questions, you never know how people are going to respond, and sometimes you try to guess, and then sometimes they say something you didn't ever see coming. That was really cool. I like that. All right, Izzy, the pressure's on you. What do you say? Most comfortable place you've ever slept? Let's hear it.
Actually, it was very similar to my compadre over here. I was in a sleeping bag. I was 17 years old. I was backpacking in the Wind River Range Mountains in Wyoming. I was at 14,000 feet on top of a mountain. And I was sleeping. I had dreams of seeing elephants with pink polka dots, from the oxygen
Wow.
deprivation. It's kind of like
Wow.
the point where you start using oxygen. And I was really comfortable. I slept really, really well because we had climbed the ascent. And I thought I was sleeping when I woke up. I was so comfortable. I didn't want to move. Because it's like really cold, and I
Yeah.
had stuffed my camera in the bottom of the bag. So my, camera shutter wouldn't freeze. And I thought I was holding the girl I was sleeping next to me, like my tent partner. And no, I was actually holding a boulder.
Boulder. Okay.
I-
Wow. You know what? Sometimes when you're up
Warm.
here, every now and then you feel bad about feeding people to sharks, right? You do, right? It does happen. You feel bad, right? But then you hear like what a full life these people have led, right? And you feel less bad about it. You're like, you know what? They lived really well. It's good. But see, when you called Matt your compadre, all right? I'd like to know something. All right. Why is it
We
that
never
you
met him
think you
before.
deserve
I
to
met him as a
live?
fellow contestant.
Oh no, yes, I
Sorry?
know, I understand. I understand, but I'd like to know why is it that you deserve to live more than Matt?
I don't.
You don't. Okay.
No, it's up
Wow.
to the audience whether what they
It is,
know,
it-
what
well, it
the
absolutely
response
is.
they like. I don't take it personally.
But don't you want to plead with the audience? Don't you want to try to win them over?
Do you guys want me to beg?
You're just pretty accepting.
How many people want me to
We've
beg?
never had that before. All right, that's cool. No, that's interesting. I like that approach.
It's not very
Matt,
popular.
how about
yeah.
you? Yeah, why do you deserve to live more than Izzy, Matt?
Again, it's just
I'll be
the
honest.
audience's choice, I guess. Like, I suppose if I do get fed to Fang, at least
Yeah,
I'm
but Matt,
still
come
doing
on. This
something
is your life
useful.
we're talking about here. Give me something. Get her. Because the audience likes
He's
that.
not gonna bite. He's not gonna bite. He's standing his ground.
But Fang
If,
might.
I mean,
Fang
I
might.
teach people to
Yeah,
drive. I've
Fang
got to take
might,
a
yeah.
student for her test on Friday. So if I get eaten, nobody's going to be able to take her.
Oh, I see.
Oh,
So there's
so
consequences.
sad.
Okay, that's a good answer. Yeah, I still don't feel
And I
like we
could
got enough
possibly win the
people.
Nobel Peace Prize someday.
World
you could.
Peace Prize. Okay.
Right.
Still, I still don't feel like it's enough. I don't. All right, let's see. We're gonna ask you guys another question. I think we pretty much have to. All right.
Okay.
Let's see. This next one actually comes from my friend and co-host Sharky, and he wants to know, Izzy, what's the deal with those pants?
Actually,
Right, I said it.
what's the deal with the pants?
Yes.
Okay, first of all, in real life, this is not how I
Mhm.
am. I'm 60 years old, almost 60, 58. And a lot of the kids that I work with, like in therapy, have these pants on. I decided to dress like them today.
It was your turn. That's right. I like that. That's a good answer, everybody. I like. Look at all those hearts. That's for you. You do it well, Izzy. How about you, Matt? What's the deal with those pants? Sharky wants to know.
Black is my happy color. This is pretty much how I dress in real life.
Okay. There we go. Let's see. We're getting some good audience
Black
feedback there.
jeans,
All right, we got the
jacket,
hand
and
going up there.
t-shirt.
Mark, you all right?
I gotcha.
Okay, Mark, you got that hand. What's going on? Okay. He's popping it. Okay. Who sent you, Mark? Who sent you?
Just
Watch
There's
it,
reflex.
hold on.
Okay.
World War II, that's
Oh,
all.
I see. Okay. All right. Let's see. All right, everybody. Let's have our volunteer contestants turn around. Let's take a vote and see how you guys are actually doing. Let's find out. All right. Now, if you support Izzy,
Right.
please stand
Good
behind
luck.
that center railing right there. Okay. And if you support Matt, please stand over on that side. And we're going to give you a moment to get into position. Right, Matt? How you
Like I
holding up?
can't
You doing
peek,
okay?
right? Can't
Yeah.
peek.
You can't
Yeah, I'm
peek.
good.
Izzy. You shouldn't peek. That's
I
bad.
can't cheat, right?
No, that's considered bad.
Could.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
All
okay.
right. Let's see. Matt, how about you? How you holding up?
Yeah, I'm good.
You're good. All right. So let's see. Yeah, it looks like you're doing okay. All right. Izzy,
This
how
is
you holding up?
unclear.
How do you think you're doing? I think so too.
I have
Izzy.
no
So I'm
idea.
trying to work it out.
You know, what's the shark? What shark is going to eat me again?
Oh, you're over Buster. I like Buster. He's very
No,
nice.
no,
He's
no,
got a
no. I just want to
monocle.
know because if
top
I go
hat.
down there, I want to try to make friends with them, and I want to know at least know their.
Oh, that's a good strategy. We like that. All right. It's kind of unclear, Mr. Producer. Can we get a count?
He's a sweetheart.
Not sure who Babs is
Oh,
voting
come
for.
on, guys.
Babs might be out of her headset.
Final
All right,
answer.
let's
Make
see.
it clear. Okay.
All right. Let's see. You know, it is rather unclear. Maybe they need more information.
No, you know what?
What's that, Miss
It might
Producer?
not. It might not.
Might not.
I
Or we're
think.
getting a count.
I think it is actually. Yeah, I know the answer, and I
Yeah, I
am
think I'm seeing it too.
really, really happy for you, Fang. Here he comes.
Yeah, yeah. All right, Matt, let me ask you, do you have any plans later?
Anymore, I don't.
More. Does anybody know where you are? This is really super important.
That's what
My
power is.
around, and my dog is
Arches?
currently asleep.
Wait a minute. Who's going to feed your dog when you're gone?
I will.
I
Somebody
don't know.
else-
My
somebody
parents
in
are
the
away.
audience will. Billy's got you.
I'll take the dog.
Billy Blocks
I'll
has
take
got
the
you.
dog.
Right, and Izzy's going to help too. You got nothing to worry
Yeah,
about,
I'll take
man.
the dog.
You've
It's
been
not a problem on
You've
this,
been
and I
a great
love dogs.
volunteer. Just give us a good scream on the way out as you meet Fang. We're told it really helps the process. There you go.
Okay.
As producer, if you would do the honors, please. Excellent.
Oh.
Now, Izzy, good
Scream.
news. All right, everybody shuffle. I don't want Izzy seeing how you voted. Everybody's moving around. Shuffle those avatars around. Move around. There you go. That feels awesome.
job,
All right, Izzy, you can turn around. Watch her move. Look at this.
Oh,
This
okay.
is awesome. Look, check that out. See them all moving around? Cool, right? You know, everybody show Izzy what that looks like. Go like this. Like that again. Love that. That's awesome.
Hey guys.
Here we go. All right. Doesn't that feel good,
Go.
Izzy? All right. Now, Izzy, you're our winner. Right now, sometime tonight, you are going to get a friend request from Sharky himself. All you have to do is
Okay.
accept that friend request. And sometime after that, you're going to receive our 12-piece world building kit. If you've never seen it before, we're going to go have a look at it. All right. So, but come on down here
Cool.
first because we're going to take a picture of you to go out on our Twitter. Right. Now, if you could
Okay.
stand like right over right here and then like face me like that. Right. Very nice. All right. Turn around. If everybody clusters together, kind of, group up here and start throwing up all the emojis that you can so we get a nice picture for our Twitter. All right. We're going to in 3, 2, 1. Oh, very nice. Okay, cool. Let's see. I think that picture's been coming out crooked lately. Let me just get another one just to be sure. Keep
Okay.
those emojis flowing, everybody. 3, 2, 1. Time. Oh, that's very nice. Good. We got some options. All right. Now turn around, Izzy, and look at that. Get all those emojis flowing.
Oh,
That's free.
cool. Thanks, guys.
Isn't that wild? How's that feel? Here, how's that feel?
That was awesome. Oh,
It was
yeah,
awesome.
it was
All right,
great.
good. All right, that's cool. All right, now listen,
Thanks for the
everybody.
love,
If you've
guys.
never seen our Shark Time Showcase, we're going to go out and check it out. But before we do, listen, if you enjoy our show, if you've seen our content the way it usually is with all the special effects, please write into altvr. In the very bottom of the page, hit support and ask them if they can help us stuff working again.
Michael Forrest. Michael Forrest.
Yes, Mrs.
Yes.
Yes,
Megaphone.
what's up?
Megaphone emergency.
Megaphone emergency? What's a megaphone emergency? Did you take me off
Doing kinda
megaphone
fine.
again? Wow, they took me off megaphone. Okay, I see how it is. All right. Well, listen, if you go to altvr.com and you go to the bottom and you hit support, write in and tell them that you like our show and help us and ask them to help us restore it. We really appreciate that. It would mean the world to us. All right. And if you'd like to come check us out again, we're going up again this Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern. You'll find us on the events tab of your main menu. Sometimes we do pop-up events. Keep an eye on your schedule on your events tab of your main menu and see if you don't keep an eye out for that, because sometimes we do have last minute shows that we do. All right, everybody. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take off our stage blockers here and invite you all up to the stage. So everybody come on up. If you've never seen our Shark Time Showcase and you'd like, what's the kit look like? If you've never seen the kit before, now's your chance to see it. What we're going to do is we're going to go up that ramp and into that blue light, everybody. I want to thank you all for joining us. Again, my name is Michael Forrest, and thanks for coming out to It's Shark Time. Come on, everybody. Let's go into that blue light. Hustle, everybody. Let's dive into it. Here we go.
Excellent for you. Badly.